What's good, YouTube? We back with another episode of the TrakWolf Godcast. I'm your boy TrakBeatz. We got my motherfucking brother Cheno Bliss in the building with us today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Vinegar Hill. You know what I'm saying? Everything is always down below. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay in tune with them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Happy. We're going to be doing this consistently. And as you can see already, we added some new sauce / drip to the cast. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We got a special guest come from a long way out the way. He was up here before, you know what I'm saying? But since we put the new sauce on here, we're going to be letting some guests come back and, you know what I'm saying, share the experiences. We can just chop it up to talk about anything, you know what I'm saying? But we got young folks up in the building.
What up? Peace and blessings, my niggas. What's going on, G's?
That's good, bro.
Everything positive. Let me ask you something, man. How does it feel to be the first Zoom guest and the first reoccurring guest, boy?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm not surprised, my nigga, because it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's all love between the three of us, so I'm not surprised at all, man. Shit, first of all, it's a motherfucking blessing to be the first on the Zoom call. You know what I'm saying? I'll put that out there. Yeah. And, you know, it's all love, man. That's why I love it, man. I love it. That's why I tell people, you keep your face good, you can keep your money, my nigga, because it's all respect when your face good.
Yeah, that's big facts. That's what actually made us think about reaching to you first. We had a couple other prospects, but we was like, nah, let's hit fam. You know what I'm saying? Like
that. As soon as your name came up, he was like, oh, man, think about that first.
Yeah, I know. He said, you want me to hit them or you want me to hit them? I was like, shit, no, man. We both can tap in. Shit.
True indeed, man. All blessings this way, man. All blessings.
How life down there for you right now in NC? You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, it's good, but I'm most definitely am feeling the effects of a true entrepreneur life, man. Like but overall it's good though. I ain't complaining. You know what I'm saying?
I got enough ride, because a lot of people don't understand the emotional part that comes with being an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, and how we do wake up with different balances, and sometimes our partner, our spouse, whoever is in the picture may not even be the person that's affecting our energy, just us in general not being able to formulate ideas or just, you know, in a loop in our own space, you know what I'm saying?
To be real with you, bro, I'm glad you actually call it like a roller coaster effect, because that's really what it is. For example, I ended December on a motherfucking high note. I made close to about $8,000 last month. You know, my product finally have touched literally every corner of the United States, man. And that, to me, that was big. I mean, it wasn't like a bunch of orders that have touched the East and West Coast, but the fact that my shirts ended up in Florida, Georgia, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Colorado, and then my boy Seven, he fucked around and brought one from me, and I sent it to the West Coast, to Seattle. So to me, that was huge. You know what I'm saying? I'm officially damn near every corner of the United States you can really think of. And but the beginning of this month,
on the Godcast.
Actually, man, you can. You know what I'm saying? The block. You know what I'm saying? We got them face masks for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see this little ass, you know, camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can still see.
Of course, because we got the hoodies.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna make sure I put the links down below for that too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man, please do.
You got the website, or is it all working from the gram?
Right now I'm still old schooling it out, man. I'm still at the back of my trunk, and that's another part of the roller coaster, man. I was blessed enough, man, to have the curiosity to ask questions, and so because I was curious to wonder how the fuck a Tesla charge up, I approached this young lady, man. Well, this lady, first of all, I thought she was 100% hustler. She bumping heavy trap music. Goddamn, she looking like she about worth some money. You know what I'm saying? So I approached her on some, what up, my nigga? I need to ask some questions. She was like, excuse me? So that shit made me straighten up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And from there, man, she has became my business guru, man. Shout out to Evans. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Evans. Evans by Evans. It's her tag on Instagram. You know
So
what I mean?
So when you say you straightened up, like give us some transparency as to how you change your demeanor and your approach.
Yeah.
I heard it in her tone, G. You know what I'm saying? Like I went from cause I got the ability to turn on my hood, but then I also got the ability to turn on my professionalism at the drop of a dime. So I took it. I did the fatal mistake, man. I judged the book by a cover just because of the music she was listening to and the fact that she had those. What do y'all call them with them dreads? Like the people from Miami, the wool or the like the shits that be like I don't know. G. It's like yeah.
I
It
know
was
what
like she had a
style
kind
you
of like them
talking about.
those thick dreads in her head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and then she listened to the trap music. So my mind went back to when I was living that foul. You know what I'm saying? I'm like shit. And she listening to trap music.
So
And
when
she out here looking like this. But then when we started talking, I couldn't disrespect her intelligence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, okay, I'm no longer gonna talk slang. I got to let me straighten up because first of all, she driving a goddamn Tesla. Second of all, she making my BMW looking like a goddamn Honda. So let me present my business to her, and then from there, my G's, you know, it's the rest is history. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say professionalism, it made me think. And I was trying not to lose that thought. That's why I just kept saying so, but was still listening. Professionalism. So would we not equate that with niggas who be hustling in the streets, moving they shit? Would that not be professionalism?
If I can be completely 100 with you, G, there's no more honor amongst thieves, my nigga. So that professional shit in the streets, unless you're like family wise, that shit is out the window. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're an old school hustler, yeah, it's best to have that professional professional approach with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I still deal with a couple of old OGs that, you know, even though I'm not out here moving wrong, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas still handling their business, but I know how to approach them. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I can't just come off, yeah, motherfucker, let me. Oh nah, bro, it ain't going that way. You know what I'm saying? But professionalism in the streets, G, is very seldom. That's why I left that shit alone.
Yeah, yeah. But it's still a
Very
lot of
seldom.
shit going on in the streets now. How you feel about that? Say Thursday? Yeah, yesterday, the inauguration. Did you watch any of that shit?
No, cause America was so quick. They were so quick to jump out the fucking frying pan. Don't even realize we landed in the fire, G.
Yo, I was thinking the same, bro. I ain't even tap into none of that dumbass shit either. I was thinking the same thing, and a couple motherfuckers got salty because I seen people post this shit, and I was in people posts, nigga, like y'all over here praising this old ass white man over this
that
other
can barely remember his motherfucking words. If you listen to that man, he skipped at least 3 or 4 words because he cannot remember his goddamn lines. Come on, man. But hey, listen. So we could go on all day about that, G. My overall on it, I don't I don't trust neither Republicans nor Democrats because at the end of the day, their agenda is to continue making the rich richer and make us poor
or dead. Yep.
or dead. Because at the end of the day, people like, okay, I being in the working world before, I understand that $15 look good. Don't get it twisted. That $15 look yummy. But if you really work 5 days, 8-hour days, whatever, you're still only making $30,000 a year. You know, people is on, and it's not even including if you're paying taxes. Not even taxes. Excuse me. If you're getting health benefits taken out your check. Now your check ain't looking like shit. You know what I'm saying? But then they still want you to come home and live a goddamn righteous life. Tupac said the best, my G's. It's hard to be legit and still pay your rent.
We call it entrepreneurship, but really, even with the $15, it's just keeping you away from doing for yourself the way we should be doing for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's why I'm blessed. I bump into Evans, man, because man, she's a fucking guru, y'all. I can't. I wish I can just like tape her and sell her, man, to like all the to the young black youth.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
basically,
saying? Like those that's thirsty for knowledge.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, cause bro, I ain't scared to admit it, my nigga. Like, this is my first time ever following anybody because I always wanted to be a leader. But this is my first time submitting to somebody because I know at the end of the day, bro, if I do exactly how she put me on the path to do, my shit gonna increase 5 times.
Now,
And
for
you can't
me,
beat that.
now for me, you said the word submit, and I was like, like that's a trigger word for me. Like vulnerability, submitting, surrender. Was it hard for you to be vulnerable and submit?
Until she showed me money, and now keep in mind, she never once flashed no money. She never once bragged on anything she got. You know what I'm saying? Because her style and the way she walked and the way she handled her shit says enough for her.
Yeah.
So it was it wasn't a question of will I, it was a question of why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sitting here doing all this shit and only making like between $1,500 to $3,200, and then within like a couple of within like 3 to 4 weeks of working with her, my shit then jumped up to 8 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen that increase. I seen that you know what I'm saying, like she dropping her knowledge. And because of her knowledge, I was damn near double what I was bringing in just off of common street knowledge myself. You see what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
was not a problem for me to be like, okay, what's my next step? Give me
Yeah.
homework assignments so I can understand the business world the same way I understand these streets. And from there, that's all she's been doing, just dropping that shit off to me. So it really wasn't hard to submit to her. It was just hard for me to trick myself not to follow her, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Nah, that makes a lot of sense. So, like, what kind of techniques is she giving you to kind of help you increase your flow?
First of all, I've never heard of shit called a mood board at all. Have y'all ever heard of a mood board?
I heard of a vision board, not a mood board.
I heard of a vision board.
All right, mood board pretty much just is, let's say for instance, my clothing line pops. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot really think of, you got your own idea, but you want to compare your ideas to some of the top designers, you know what I'm saying, in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to pretty much see where your shit fits up to them. So what you do, you go on that shit and you just click it. You find
Yeah.
a style that you want to follow, not to copy them, but to kind of keep up with them to make sure that you know what I'm saying? Like you basically, it's like playing a game of follow the leader. In other words, you know what I'm saying? You want to keep an eye on these motherfuckers because, all right, boom, they just made this move, so let me kind of make this move as well without copying their style. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Now, I
you,
feel you. My setup, I get my concept because I watch a lot of Young Pharaoh. Shout out Young Pharaoh if y'all know Young
mm-hmm,
Pharaoh. I definitely fucking tap in with Young Pharaoh. Sharp, 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 brother. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he got the Pharaoh behind him. So that's the colors. I wasn't thinking that when I grabbed this, but I was thinking tapestry. You know what I'm saying? And then just so happened the universe gave me the same color fill flow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't going out looking for this specific one, but I could see what you're saying. Like I was emulating him without emulating him. You know what I'm saying? Because I
mm-hmm,
watched so much of him.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm. And so like your mood boards, that's pretty much all it is, G. I never heard that shit till I started working with her. For instance, like she got me really just like thinking outside the box. I have never really thought to look at a product to for I can go ahead and like sample it. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a sampling my product type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I get my shit,
Yeah.
I move my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what
Yeah.
she's making me doing is slowing down. She's slowing me all the way down. First of all, you know, she was like, "You got a good idea, but what I'm gonna stop you from doing is going 1,000 miles an hour and fuck
Yeah.
around and miss a step somewhere, and now
Yeah.
somebody got your business because you're making unnecessary deals to keep above water." Um, she most definitely Man, I can't begin to tell you, G. She got me put on this shit called Fiverr. Never heard of it day in my goddamn life. Never heard of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Oh yeah, I was on
Now,
Fiverr like 3 years ago. You can make some bread. I was making some bread on Fiverr. You can definitely make some bread.
bro, I just got 2 dope ass designs done for $15. The same designs I was needing here when I was reaching out locally. These niggas
Yeah,
was charging me 100, 150. I'm like, all right, let me shop around to make sure before I commit to you. You know what I'm saying? But the
yeah,
same designs, I don't, and on top of that shit, it's like a bunch of other like files to go with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, I'm
yeah.
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
You
No, it's
alright?
all good.
You good? We can still hear you.
Yeah, you can still hear you.
So yeah, and so I found those 2 artists who can do my shit, and I paid less than $15 for it, and now like she's teaching me about a capsule release. I'm thinking she talking about some shit that you dig in the ground and goddamn, and she was like, nah, bro. A capsule release is when you take your brand and revision your brand, but only put out 5 or 6 shirts. Like you make up some reason to make these shits exclusive,
Yeah,
so motherfuckers will bite on your shit. I didn't know that's what they
yeah,
called it. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah. Like limited edition.
Yeah.
facts, and I did not know that's what that meant. You know what I'm saying? So with
Mm.
that one design that I got, I'm getting ready to make 5 pieces of items from there. That's basically my capsule. You know what I'm saying? And now I can charge between 20 from 20 to 25. Now I can charge others between $40 to $60 for my shit.
See,
So
what it sounds like is she's teaching you, she's showing you the lingo, the newer
mm,
version lingo of what's already been going on. You know what I'm saying? So that way, it's like it's an easier way to catch on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want
hmm
to listen to no stale ass motherfucker give some monotone shit. You know what I'm saying?
facts, facts, and that's pretty much what and that's what she has installed in me, man. So that's been my guardian angel. I ain't gonna front, man. Like I hate to make half of this interview about her, but I gotta give her where her props is at because without her, I would not be sitting right here in a happy spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like
And,
because of her, she literally has molded me to a businessman, like a true businessman. Like not like a motherfucker. Oh yeah, because I make money. I think I'm no. My niggas, I done got the whole little vision board down. I've never done none of this shit. You see what I'm saying?
and
But
I was gonna say, like, even when you mentioned a mood board, like, and you describing the things that she's saying, like, it's giving you more of like a spiritual awareness, like a essence sense of like
Yeah.
the field and like the field that you're working in. You know what I mean? Because you already
it,
got the
it's,
line
it's making
part.
it's making me more comfortable. I tell you that much. I'm not scared to talk with these people who've been in the business for years because I know a little bit of the lingo to get enough done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, compared before meeting her, I used to be like, yeah, I'm looking for this. They'd be like, you looking for a JPF file? I'm like, what's that? Now I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I just need a JPF a PDF or I need a JPG. Matter of fact, let me get a Victor file. I didn't even know what the fuck that shit was until I started doing this. You see what I'm saying? So it's like now you can't just run game on me. Like now I'm not coming to you as a ignorant. Now I'm coming to you with knowledge. So
Yeah.
now we can sit here and have a price debate now because now I know what I expect. I already know what I'm doing. My logos is not this size, so you really shouldn't charge me anything over $100. Now I know. You know what I'm saying? Compared to when I first jumped heads in it. Oh my nigga, you say you can do my sign for about 150? Shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna out my feet. All right, come on, let's go.
So what's up with the next season of the block?
Woo! Boy, listen.
I mean, because that's what we talking about right now. Is it? That's
Yeah,
where it all started.
man.
So
Yeesh. Boy, listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm probably gonna have to come up there and sit down with y'all while that shit air, man, because niggas gonna be in their feelings.
hey,
Like,
look, we 21 this year. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick a side. Ain't no more in the middle. You know what I'm saying? We picking sides out here now.
but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a band with you though, G's. I'm neutral. I tell motherfuckers all the time. We only talk. You don't have to tell me anything that you don't want to disclose. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to say, man, fuck that nigga, I really don't fuck with him, you don't gotta say that on my show. You can strictly keep it music, you can keep it strictly about your story. But if we on the block kicking the shit. So if you wanna go into some rah-rah shit, it's gonna get filmed. Just make sure you
Yeah,
know
you
what
don't
you're
want to
doing.
give it no energy. If you're giving it energy, then that's a
No, no, no,
problem.
no, no. And that's my word, G. That's one thing I never do. I never egg that shit on. As you like when you can go back like last season, like how my last episode ended. You see, I ain't say not shit. I let them niggas do what they did, and boy, that was a whole nother story. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? As you see, bro, I didn't even say shit to the niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I did, you know what I'm saying, let them know, like, I'm not taking shit out the camera. I'm not I'm editing.
My statement that I made on camera, that was for in life. What he's speaking on, we're speaking on as far as with the show. You know
Oh,
what I'm
true,
saying? Why you
true,
stand neutral? Yeah, yeah. So I'm
true,
clarifying my words out there too.
true. But not cause nah, bro, you ain't though. Yeah, I heard them words, man. But season 2 though, let me tell you something. Niggas is home from jail. Niggas got stories to tell. Niggas dropping albums. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like y'all really finna start seeing now Lexington is really finna show Lexington true colors.
Okay.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Season 2 is when I really hope, you know what I'm saying, when you tune in. Now you really gonna get to see why we call it shit Lex Vague. While, you know, you come to the old projects, it's considered Daytona 500. When you go uptown, it's called UPT. Like now is when you get into the meat and potatoes of why I did this show. And it's just so happened the niggas that I'm interviewing is really pushing music that really live that life. You know what I'm saying? And like this is one dude, I can't wait to interview him. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I covered this last time. Like I'm really ready to sit down with this nigga Nobe and let him tell his story.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, it's one of those. It starts off the best gangster movie you ever watched, but then at the end you like, nigga, you gotta be kidding me. You really did this? But then
Yeah,
again, it's like when he tell his story, you're gonna be like, can you really blame him for doing it? It's gonna make you really question all this perspective about snitching. You know what I'm saying? Because at what point do you really realize you behind those bars, and if you can get free, especially on a murder charge, somebody who killed your own peoples, like, come on, man. Like now, if you sent your nigga who was pushing drugs, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're really knocking me because I told on somebody who killed my best friend, it's debatable. It's in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in the air. And that's and then that's the topic I'm gonna get into it with him about. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna really be it's gonna probably ain't gonna be a heated debate because I'm gonna represent the hood side, but yet the understanding side, where he have to defend himself, but I'm gonna have to give it to him from both ends. You know what I'm saying? Because he lived that life. You know what I'm saying? It was plenty of niggas he claimed or deemed as a snitch. You know what I'm saying? And niggas stop fucking with motherfuckers. But when you got dropped in that hot water, you did the same thing that you despise. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that episode is gonna be one of those. I got to give it to him on both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm playing devil's advocate, I'm gonna have to speak from both sides of the fence. Because
yeah,
on one side, I understand you, nigga. You killed my best motherfucking friend. You killed my best friend. My nigga ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have his kids underneath my arms. You know what I'm saying? Because you was a bitch ass nigga who took my best friend away from me because you couldn't beat him up. You shot this nigga in the chest because you couldn't beat him up, and you started the fight. That's the bullshit about it. The nigga who got killed the dude best friend started the fight. And he murked the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he shot the dude in the chest, boom, he gone. You know what I'm saying? But no was behind bars the whole time. The shit was happening like now, starting to serve like a 45-year sentence. You know what I'm saying? Dude come in jail, wop, 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 wop. Yeah, I just off the nigga, not knowing the whole time this is his man's. You know what I'm saying? No, took the advantage and ran with it. All right, the advantage worked. But now this is like that's why I said I feel like I have to cover both sides because now that you're out, now niggas know that you're a snitch. So how are you really walking every day knowing that you did something that you despise? That's why I said on both, I gotta give this interview both points of views. So it's gonna be interesting, man. Like I can't wait to drop it, man. You know what I'm saying? Then, whew, it's just gonna be action packed. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's an interesting position to be in because although it's a perspective that people would like, nobody wants to be in a position to get it from the person. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Period. Like.
But this is what I signed up though for. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was doing when I was doing the show. Like when I started this show, because this is the answers everybody needs to hear. You know what I'm saying?
So you already reached out to a lot of these people already. You already got.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I got my assistant. My assistant already done scheduled the interviews, man. Like niggas know. You know what I'm saying? Like about February, man. It's go time. You know what I'm saying? When February hits, it's go time. I should have the first episode done before March the 13th.
Yeah.
First episode, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I hit you up. Because I gotta get the beats. I got to make sure the music is right. Like I'm not knocking nobody else who's doing stuff, but I know on my end, I am a busy black man. You know what I'm saying? Between juggling home, children, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not complaining because this is what I cried and prayed for. You know what I'm saying? So now that I got it, I can't sit here and complain about it. But nigga, between making sure the music is complete, making sure everybody shows up on time, making sure my goddamn shirts are still being pushed through, making sure I got my wardrobe together for the shoot. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty tiresome, but I love it. I won't trade it for nothing in the world. Let's get me tuned back with the streets, man. Because when I went professional, I kind of like gave the streets the middle finger. Because that shit didn't bring me nothing but heartache and pain. You know what I'm saying? The only good times I can remember is whenever I was driving a fiend's car for like $10 or a little bump or something. You know what I'm saying? I got a fucking Lexus GS. You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't know how I got the shit. Not knowing I got a fiend at the spot blowing it down with his little trick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm stunting around town like I just bought this motherfucker off the goddamn lot. You understand? That's like the only good times I can really remember. So it's like when I left the streets, I left the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever I put that goddamn scrub on, I ain't going back to that shit. But now that I think that was like the worst mistake because I lied to myself. I lied to myself thinking I was fully away from the streets. So when I sat down, I was like, what can we really do to get back out there? Because you know selling drugs is out the option. You're too old to be going to prison. You got kids, so what are we going to do? And I was like, and here we are with the show. Yeah. So I knew when I got back out there to the show, man, like it was going to be a lot of shit that's going to be unearthed. That's why when I sit down and I talk to these people, I let them know, I pre-interview them. Like they know that, you know what I'm saying, these are just the questions that's getting ready to be asked. If you don't feel comfortable, we can skip this question. I'll find a way to revise it so it's not disrespecting you, but it's still keeping the entertainment going. Because don't nobody want to hear a dull ass story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I remember I was on the blog. All we did was smoke weed. Okay, that's all. So you was in the way. So like then that's the question, the type of questions I asked. So you was all in the way ass nigga. You know, you was the one really making the shit hot for no goddamn reason then. You know, so I've learned to learn. Like I've been doing a lot of practice interviews on myself, or I'll call one of my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Shoot them a couple of questions. So I think season 2 is gonna be a lot better because I'm more focused and I know what I can do now.
You know, you want to know what I've been waiting to see, just like what busted up out of track, man. Your normal interactive personality with people you fuck with. He pulled that out of me as a co-host because you are hilarious, bruh. And I just been waiting for that shit to creep out, bruh. Like,
hey, you know what's crazy? I don't even know if that side can come out, man, because I don't know. But I tell you what, man. I'm gonna let my homegirl Yacht, man. Shout out King Yada. Shout out to her crew. I love them people to death, man. Like they literally scooped me up and made me one of their family, man. From the 252, love you, Yacht. But I'm gonna let my homegirl interview me and my crew. Now you might see it in, you know what I'm saying? Because like, we'll be the one, like me and my crew, bro. And one of us die, God forbid, but everybody got to take that walk one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We will probably be the ones at the funeral laughing because somebody gonna walk in with some type of fucked up shit on, and we're gonna point it out.
I didn't know you was about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's serious, you know what I'm saying? But we're the ones that's cutting up. So I already know, like, when we get in front of the cameraman and like them questions start getting asked, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure like we're gonna be loose enough. So you will see it, man, because I do be cutting up. I ain't gonna hold you too. I be cutting up, man.
I was watching the first season. I was tuned in. I was like, yeah, you should have kept them shit rolling, but I know you gotta take the break to get everything else flowing to get the season 2 rolling. So you gonna have your own place where you post it at, or you gonna have the same person?
Oh no, and that's something else for season 2, man. I'm cutting ties with letting people have their arms around my baby. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to my cameraman and everybody who's been working with me this far, because they're wonderful people, man. I can't ask for nothing better than going to somebody who barely know my vision. I barely know my own goddamn vision, but making it a success at the end of the day. But going forward, business wise, I understand now that I can't treat this like an average hookup. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to sign these papers, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's getting done, you know what I'm saying? Like, far as on my end, we got to sign those papers because just say, for instance, like somebody fuck around and catch one of my shows. Bam, now I got a contract for a major corporation, major network. But this man on his shit, like, well, I was the one that filmed the shit, or I was the one that recorded the shit, or I was the one who made his intro. So now these niggas can sue me on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that opened my eyes when I started digging business with my business guru. Yeah,
you have another version? Do you also have the MP4 version of your videos as well too?
Nah, bro. I don't have none of that shit, man. That's what I'm saying. Like I was.
So you gotta go through and download that. You gotta get one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Part sub. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I misinterpreted what you're asking. Yes, I do. I have all of it. Now, the crazy thing about it is I already done started my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? And I got a couple of videos loaded up, but what made me stop fucking with it because YouTube talking about they claim rights to my shit. And I'm like, wait, what? No, nigga, all this is mine. All this. But then I was like, but Travis, do you even got all your paperwork that can prove that it's yours? So, you go on to YouTube saying this shit yours, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're gonna ask for
videos or for the channel.
Just for the video, it was like episode 3 when I load up. They had claimed rights to the shit. I'm like, all right, cool.
But it wasn't no strike or nothing like that.
No.
Yeah. They be doing that when they catch like different sample clips or audio clips or visual clip where they feel like it was from somewhere else or something like that.
True. So whenever I seen that shit happen, I was like, yeah, I gotta get papered up all the way around, man. Because
did you have you use somebody else's music?
No, hell no. Everything, bro. Everything is Lex made, bro. From the beats to the raps to everything music wise, everything recording wise, it's all coming out of Detroit. I mean, out of the Vague. You know what I'm saying? All coming out of Lexington, man. Shout out to the Vague, man. Shout out to the goddamn city, man.
Yeah, that's a little tricky one.
Yeah, true. So I'm realizing now, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I gotta just get these papers. Once I get the paperwork, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. So now I'm good because I done got my contracts drawn up. You know, I'm good. So now I'm ready to go full steam ahead. You know what I'm saying? As soon as everything's on the dotted line, we good. You know what I'm saying? For instance, Chris, I called you, contact you for your music because I want to use some of your beats because I'm no longer like season 2. That's another thing about season 2. It's gonna be outside of Lexington. So that's why I reached out to you. Or like, okay, let me go ahead and get some beats from bro. That way I can represent Virginia in these episodes as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's different about season 2. I'm no longer sticking just to Lexington. You know what I'm saying? I'm really throwing my net all the way out there to see what can I reel in on this one. Also, man, you know what I'm saying? I got the Block 252 edition getting ready to drop. You know what I'm saying? So not only am I working on my season 2, I'm getting ready to open up a whole nother show in a whole nother city. You know what I'm saying? So I'm most
Where that's
definitely
gonna be at?
that's gonna be in your Raleigh, Durham, Kinston area. That's where my homegirl Kenyatta and her crew come in at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and her have talked. She got to understand it. We you know what I'm saying? I gave it all to her. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I asked of her, you know what I'm saying, just run it past me before episode drops. And then, but other than that, the show is yours. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep it under the Block name. She all right with that? So we good. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother broadcast. You know what I'm saying? In another part
Yeah.
of North Carolina. You see what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate
So
that, man.
I most definitely am trying to expand my wings as a businessman all the way around. So, but that comes with the growth since the last time I sat down with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you know a lot of people will sit down and do an interview, but be content with where they're at. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you know what, Travis? We can't take over the world being lazy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't complain because we ain't got this shit right here popping right now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go out and make the shit popping. That's another reason why I represent the Block. You know what I'm saying? That's I love this shit, my nigga. I love
Hey,
this shit. I love this shit to the death of me. You know what I'm saying? Because the Block made me who I am. When I ain't have shit, I can guarantee to post up on this street sign right here. I could post it right here and get so much goddamn love from whoever. You know what I'm saying? And that shit taught me how to open my mind and expand it to the world. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I speak on shit, bro, I mean it from the heart because that's who I am as an individual. I'm not gonna get on your show in front for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get on nobody's show and be like and give people false information.
yeah.
Everything I told you, you can fact check it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not it's not necessary, but that's just how real I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I sit here and wait, let you Google whatever. Oh, okay, he real. No, I don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say this. You know what I'm saying? I keep my face clean with everybody I bump myself into. So whenever I need them, like now, you know what I'm saying? Like my homegirl yacht them, bro, never thought about nothing sexual with these girls. They just some real ass females. And I kept it G with them ever since I first met them. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I could go to these people and share my ideas with them and they with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, it's not gonna be easy, you know what I'm saying? Because but it's still something in the water that I'm willing to try. So because my face is good over there with her and her peoples, and because I really rock with them and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to give Yacht my show to run down there. Because for one, I ain't gotta stand behind her and point my finger like you need to do this because I know she's gonna have the shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel comfortable with giving her the keys to my show and let her run that in that area. You know what I'm saying? Because I know at the end of the day, when it was meeting time, she ain't gonna come to my table with no bullshit. She's gonna give me the numbers where it's at. She's gonna let me know exactly where they're at with recording. I trust her enough to know everything gonna be ran good, man. So I'm very excited about that shit. I'm very excited about that, man, because the Block is who I am. No matter how many scrubs I put on, no matter how many different hats I put on, concrete still run through my veins, y'all. So instead of picking up dope, I just try to pick up the show and run with it.
Yeah.
You can't ask for much more from a
Yeah,
person, man.
yeah, I know. You definitely got a lot going on, brother, man. I definitely appreciate you being our first call on here, bro, man. We definitely appreciate everything, man. We definitely gonna continue to support each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. Most definitely. I really can't wait to get y'all motherfuckers on my show, man. Like, but I'm running up on y'all niggas with the camo, and we going to y'all block. Yeah, listen, we
Yeah.
gotta go back to NY, my nigga. We running up. I'm running up on y'all to get the fuck in the truck. Let's ride. Let's goddamn post up. You know what I'm saying? Because when your intentions are good, you can always go back home. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's another reason why I did my show, because if your intentions is good, you can always go back to that place that made you who you are. Nigga, if you want to tell myself, nah, bro, let's go over here and film. I ain't gonna do it because that let me know you finna lie to me.
You know, when I say let's go, I be with it. So that's
True
what I'm
indeed,
gonna
true
try to
indeed,
put
bro,
off
true
out
indeed.
front right away every single time. Like I put my trust on the table. And then motherfucker gotta let me know how much I need to pull back from them. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that shit real. That shit real, man, because at the end of the day, fellas, I appreciate this shit more than y'all know, man, because this shit is giving me exposure in that area. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, like as far as nothing for the jump on the camera with y'all, if y'all would have said, bro, I really need you to pull up, I would have pulled up. Because at the end of the day, we're scratching each other's back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from
Yeah.
a little ass town called Lexington, North Carolina, man, but it's a big ass story that needs to be told. And because y'all let me grace y'all platform, it's happening in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever people watch my interviews with y'all, I don't want them like, oh, they got that front ass nigga on there again. Nah. Let me tap in and see what bro got going on in Lexington, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So this is, man, this is love, man. And my style's P voice, love is love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You was just starting out. You was getting everything rolling on the first one. Now the second one, you already ready for the second one. So now we could drop the links. That's what I was going to ask you next, is if you had all of the episodes on your new channel, or do you have just some of them up there?
The links, man, can most definitely still be found on my Facebook page, which is the Block Entertainment. Look for the sign, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of imitators, you know what I'm saying? So look for the sign, you know what I'm saying? That give you the right page. Also, man, you can go on Instagram. I got a lot of 30-second clips on Reels on Instagram. That's the Block Entertainment LLC. No, excuse me. That's the Block LLC Entertainment. Long story. Long story.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put everything down below. I just wanted to make sure, so when I look down, that I had the right ones over there to make sure that people can just click on, go to.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But
Merchandise, man. I'm still old school with it. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up via direct message, inbox, call me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. To all Godcast viewers, you know what I'm saying? If you want a shirt, you can most definitely hit me up. I mail. I'll fuck around, pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I'm old school, baby.
What? You on that nasty? Yeah, I don't blame you.
I ain't bullshitting, man. You know what I'm saying? I get it how I live.
Level up, man. We gotta level up. That's the process.
True. I get it how I live, man. If I got out the trunk it just to see my goal, you know what I'm saying, then I will. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck around, put some shirts on, got them scoop pad, my nigga, and bang, got them head your way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. I just wanna yeah, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. More than y'all niggas know, bro. For real, man.
Man, I appreciate you supporting, man. Appreciate it, man. It's been another dope episode of the Godcast.
Already.
Definitely adding some new sauce to it, you know what I'm saying? We want to be able to reach more, you know what I'm saying? So even if we can't get you in, we're trying to still reach you anyway, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to think bigger and broader, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their way that they trying to reach people and do their thing, you know what I'm saying? And this way is ours over here, you know what I'm saying? At the Godcast, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all tap into Vinegar Hill, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all check out Bro Merch. I'm gonna have everything down there, you know what I'm saying? I'm your boy TrakBeatz. We got Cheno Bliss in the building, you know what I'm saying? It's been another dope episode. We out.
Peace.